Hey there everyone. I filmed this video in Fayetteville County, in LaGrange, Texas, at the county courthouse. Beautiful building. A lot of people were looking at me crazy. I hope they'll start doing yoga because of it. Anyhow, this is a beginner's class. It's all pretty much on the floor. The only standing pose you're going to do is down dog, and I'll walk you through it and walk you through how to get into it safely and how to practice building strength. A few basic poses, Tsukasana, which is just basic seated, and I'm going to start with the breathing because I think the breathing is the most important part of yoga. Even though the asanas or the poses get you there, it's important to start with the pranayama, so breathing and focusing on bringing awareness to that. So join me, practice this class for at least a week until you get stronger in your down dog. Maybe give it 2 weeks. If you're only practicing once a week, I would give it 2 or 3 weeks. If you're practicing twice a week, 2 weeks. 3 times a week, maybe 1 week, okay? And then I'm going to keep adding beginner videos, adding new poses in for you, and work your way up to when you hear the word down dog, and when you hear the word warrior one, you'll know what a yoga teacher is talking about. Enjoy. So taking a seat on your mat, cross your legs if it's comfortable. Start breathing through your nose and notice your throat. Close off the back of your throat like you're whispering. And set your right hand on your lower belly and your left hand on your heart. And this causes us to notice our breath more. So in yoga, it's about poses, but that's only the third limb of yoga and the healing. A lot of it starts with the pranayama or the breath. So start inhaling through your belly first, noticing how the belly lifts, and inhale all the way into your chest. And exhale from the belly first, and exhale through your chest. Closing off the back of your throat like you're whispering. Makes the breath of your nose louder like the ocean, and just let that ocean wave roll through your chest and your belly, learning to breathe deeper. Set an intention for your class, maybe just to learn a few things about yourself, or go internal and find peace and presence. Opening your eyes, wiggling your fingers, letting your fingers go. Uncross your legs. And swing your legs around. Place your hands on the earth. Place your toes together. Sit your hips back onto your toes if possible. Spread your knees wide. Some of us might need to lift our heels up and not get our toes flat. That's fine. Whatever's good. Walk your torso forward, dropping your forehead onto the earth if possible, and chest is close to the ground. Forearms are on the earth. Some of us may need to lift our hips up a little bit away from our heels. That's fine. Otherwise, actively try to push your hips back as much as possible. Lengthen through the crown of the head and the spine, and feel the separation of the vertebrae. So this is child's pose, Balasana. Hands are flat on the earth. Breathe. It's good to hear your breath here whenever you need to come back to that connection in the pranayama. Inhale to lift your chest up. Lift up your right hand and thread your right arm underneath your left arm. Drop your head back down to the earth, bending the left elbow, and pause here and breathe. You can be on the right side of the face or your forehead. Inhale, lift the left arm up to the sky if possible. Exhale to internally rotate the fingers so the thumb turns inward in the forearm, and drop the hand behind your back somewhere. It can touch your hip, your fingers, or just on your back. A little bit of a twist. Reach that left elbow up higher to the sky. Inhale, rise your arm back up. Exhale, drop the left hand in front of your face. Inhale to rise your chest. Exhale to reach your right hand a little bit in front of you. Inhale, thread the left arm underneath the right, dropping your head down as you exhale on the left side of your face or on your forehead. Reach your right arm out in front of you, ground it. Inhale, rise your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, internally rotate your hand so thumb turns inward, and rest the back of your hand behind your back somewhere, opening that right shoulder a little more, gentle twist in the upper spine. Maybe tucking your fingers on your hips. This is called thread the needle. Inhale, rise your arms up. Exhale, push your hands in front of your face. Lift your chest up on an inhale. Place your hands firmly. From here, knees come inward. And sit back down for a child's pose, just a different variation. Drop your forehead to the earth. Some of us like this better. You get less into your hips this way. Working our way to tabletop. So inhale, lift your chest up. Separate your knees so they're right under your hip sockets. Wrists right underneath your shoulders. Stack your joints. Inhale to extend the left leg back. And then extend the right arm forward. Pause here. Practice your balance. Look towards the earth. Neck is long. Maybe challenge yourself to reach your right arm out to the right side and your left leg out to the left. A little bit of an awkward pose. Legs come back and arm comes back through center line. Exhale to drop your right hand back, flat hand. Left knee comes into the belly. Inhale, lengthen your leg back. Exhale, bring the left knee into your belly. Curve your spine, drop your chin. Inhale, lengthen your leg back. Exhale, bring your knee into your chest. Pause. Inhale, lengthen again. Push through your heel. And then drop your left knee next to the right. Inhale to extend the right leg back this time. And extend the left arm forward, practicing your balance. You don't have to do the arms. Move your left arm out left and your right leg out right. Pause. Even weight on both the right hand and the left knee. Arms come back through center, leg comes back through center. Drop the left hand back to the earth, under your shoulder. Exhale, right knee into the belly, tuck your chin. Inhale, lengthen, push your heel back. Exhale, bend your spine, curve your knee into your chest. Inhale, lengthen the heel back. Exhale, bend your knee into your chest. Inhale, lengthen, push your heel back. Drop your knee, exhaling one more time under your belly. Inhale, lengthen the right leg back. Drop your knee next to your right, under your hips. Separate your shoulder blades wide. And then drop your belly to the earth and look forward. This is your cow pose. Exhale, curve your spine to the earth and just lift away from the earth more than you're pushing into the earth, separating your shoulder blades. Chuck your chin into your chest for your cat. Inhale, drop your belly low. As you look forward, you can close your eyes. Exhale, send the spine up to the sky. Curve and arch your spine. Inhale, dropping the belly low, letting your pelvic bone tilt with you. Exhale, curling the spine up. Inhale to drop the belly low and looking forward. Exhaling to curve your spine up. Articulating your spine. Come to neutral spine. From here, place your hands a little bit more in front of you. Spread your fingertips wide. Push into every part of your hand, your fingertips, your knuckles, and your wrist. And bend your elbows towards the earth. Bottom tip of your elbows reach down. Forearms get closer. Lift up your heels and then exhale, lift your knees up a little bit. And then drop your knees back down. Exhale, lift your knees about 4 inches. Inhale to drop down. This is puppy dog. Exhaling to lift. If you want to hold this pose a little bit longer, you can. Otherwise, lift and try to lift your hips up further into the sky, straightening your spine like you were in child's pose. Walk your feet back a couple inches and imagine straightening your legs. Push your heel towards the earth. Drop, release your neck. Bend your knees if you need some relaxing on your hamstrings in the back of your knee, and walk your dog. So start bending one knee and straightening the other leg towards the earth. And as you do the straight leg, push the heel down towards the ground. And don't think my heels have to touch, just think actively heels towards the earth. Kind of getting into our plantar fasciitis feet. Some of us have that, lengthening the spine. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, drop your knees. And then drop your face towards the earth. Reach your fingertips forward to the front of the mat and lengthen your spine. Push your hips back. Your heels can be up. Child's pose. Hands come back a little bit. Inhale, rise your chest, bend your elbows. Exhale, lift your knees up. Inhale to drop. Exhale, lift your knees up and then come into your down dog pose. Lengthen through the spine. Push your heels towards the earth. Inhale, try this and lift your left leg up to the sky. Push through your heel. Exhale to drop the foot back down. Drop your knees, child's pose. Take a break. Drop your toenails if you want. Inhale, lift your chest, walk your hands in a little bit. Exhale, send your hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, right leg rises this time, push through your back heel. Exhale to drop the foot down. From here, drop your knees down, child's pose. Inhale, roll your torso forward, move your knees back a little bit so it's different than tabletop. This is low plank. Drop your toenails down, shoulders are over wrists, over elbows. Drop your hips down so you have a line from your shoulders to your knees. Breathing here, stay here, or prepare for leg lifts. Extend your left leg back and then drop it back down. Extend your right leg back, lift that knee off the earth and drop it back down. Exhale, bend your elbows close to the side of your body. Inhale, come back up high. Exhale, bend your elbows about halfway. Inhale, come back up. Keeping your elbows shaving the side of your body as you exhale. Inhale to lift up. And then exhale to sit back into a child's pose, dropping your forehead down. Let's work on our vinyasa. So inhale, roll forward to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga, come down to your earth. So come all the way down with your hips. Elbows stay close by the side of your body. Inhale your elbows toward your ears. Exhale, pull your elbows back and down your spine. Allow them to help pull your chest up, strengthening the lower spine. Tuck your chin into your chest for a cobra. Exhale, drop your forehead down. Inhale, roll your shoulders up by your ears, and exhale, pull them back, elbows close by the body. Looking forward this time, this is up dog, just a slight difference in the back bend. Exhale, drop your head down to the earth, forehead touches. Inhale, roll your shoulders forward. Exhale, send your chest up. Exhale, send your hips back for a child's pose. Those three poses together. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, bend your elbows, chaturanga, come all the way down to the earth. Inhale, open your chest, roll your shoulders back, cobra. Exhale, push your hips back to a child's pose, balasana. Inhaling to rise like a cat, torso lifts. Exhale, chaturanga, yoga push-up. Inhale, open your chest, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, sit your hips back once more. Let's practice a full vinyasa maybe. Inhale, roll your torso forward. Exhale, bend your elbows, come all the way to the earth. Inhale, open your chest for your cobra. Exhaling, this time push up into a down dog. Lift your toes and push your knees back. Push your hips up. This is your vinyasa. Drop your knees. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, rise up, open your chest. Exhale, push your hips up and back to a down dog. Practicing one more vinyasa. Drop your knees. Inhale, roll your chest forward. Plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, open your chest for your cobra or your up dog. Exhale, push your hips up and back, down dog pose. From here, drop your knees, sit back, child's pose. Drop your toenails down if possible. Those four poses I link together. The plank, yoga push-up, cobra, and down dog. Those are your vinyasa. Walk your torso up here. Place your hands on your thighs. Come back to your breath. Inhale, rise your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. It's important in your yoga push-ups and your cobra to keep your elbows close by your side. Remember that. Place your right hand on your lower belly and your left hand on your heart to listen to your heart and listen to your breath. Inhaling through the belly and exhaling from the belly. From here, lean to one side and release your feet from underneath you. Scoot your bottom forward a little bit, extend your legs out, flex your feet, toes point towards the sky, hands on the earth first, straight spine. We're going to practice folding from the hips, so most of us need to bend our knees, I do. Inhale to roll your arms up to the sky. Exhale to bow your torso over your thighs. Inhale to rise your arms up, trying to hinge from the hips. So trying to get the belly to the thighs as you exhale down. Inhale, rise your torso up. And exhaling, try to get the belly to thighs and the heart to the toes. This time, drop your hands where your back starts to curve. Inhale, lengthen, flat back, lengthen to the crown of your head. And exhale, try to pull your heart towards your toes. Roll your shoulders back. Some of us can straighten our legs. Others want to bend our knees more so we can find the connection between our belly and our thighs. Paschimottanasana. Roll back as you inhale. Bend your knees here. Boat pose. Hands come underneath your thighs. Lean back a little bit to feel your belly muscles engage. And lift your right shin off the earth. Flex your right foot. Extend your right arm towards your toes. Pause and breathe. Drop your foot in your hand to your thigh. And then practice the other leg. Lift up the left shin. Left fingertips reach towards the left toes. Breathe. Smile. Drop your left foot. From here, hands stay on your thighs, lift both shins up if possible. Flex your feet, point your toes towards the sky. Spread your toes wide. Maybe extend your legs, maybe bend your knees. Some of us can drop our hands to the earth. Some of us can reach our arms up. So practicing different variations of boat or Navasana is good. Any level is fine. Drop your feet back to the earth. Scoot your bottom forward a little bit with your hands, and then roll down. Torso touches earth, back touches earth, head touches earth. Noticing the natural curve in the cervical spine and the neck. Have your hands grab the outside of your mat. Move your feet in close to your hips, feet hip distance again, so hip sockets. Push your feet into the earth to lift your hips up. And lift your bottom as high as you can go. Separate the mat with your hands, so pulling the mat apart with your hands. And then drop your hips back down. Practice that again. Ground the lower spine. Exhale to lift your hips up using your thighs, so engage your thighs more than your glutes. Some of us will be able to interlace our hands underneath our bottom and roll our shoulders underneath our chest. This is a great heart opener whenever you're feeling kind of low. Release your hands, release your shoulders, and drop your hips back to the earth. Go slow. From here, bring your knees together, relax your lower spine. And then bring your right knee into your chest and your left knee. Wrap your hands around your shins and rock left to right. Massaging your lower spine and back. From here, extend your left leg to the earth. Point the left toes up. Interlace both fingers around the right shin. Flex both feet, both toes pointed toward the sky. Left hand comes to your left hip. Right knee pulls out to the right. And start circling your right knee from the hip. And go one way and then change directions. Switch hands onto the knee. Left hand pulls the knee towards the left. Right arm extends towards the right for a nice gentle supine twist. So don't pull on the knee towards the earth, but just let the weight of your hand gently pull as you exhale. Bring the knee back through center. Bring the other knee into your chest as well. Pause. Extend the right leg down. Flex your feet. Spread your toes. Interlace your fingers on your left shin. Pull the knee into the belly. And then pull the knee out to the left, circling here. Circle the knee from the hip, small circles. And then circle the opposite direction here. Right hand comes to the top of the left knee and pull that left knee all the way to the right side. Left arm extends left, and breathe here. And be gentle in this twist. Try to keep your shoulder grounded if possible. Don't worry about the knee touching the earth, and just breathe. Slowly coming out of that. Bend your knees, bring your knees into your chest. Have your arms come inside your knees. Your hands can grab your ankles or the outside of your feet. And then push your feet towards the sky and pull your knees down outside of your torso. And drop the bottom of your tailbone towards the earth and sway left to right. This is a happy baby. Relax your face. And from here, lift your legs up to the sky, arms by your side. This is Viparita Karani, legs up the wall. Your knees can be bent. Flex your feet like you're standing on the ceiling. And then drop your knees, your shins down, extend your legs out to the earth for final relaxation. Arms by the side, palms up in the air to accept all the good stuff that's come to you in this practice today. And actively squeeze the toes and let them go. Squeeze the calves and let them go. Try to relax every muscle in your body, noticing the natural curve in the spine as it goes away from your hips and grounds back down and goes away in your neck. Squeeze your face and let your muscles in the face relax. Final relaxation. From here, bring your knees into your chest. Roll over to whatever side you find comfortable. Use your hands to assist you. Push yourself into a cross-legged position. Just so you know what it's like to be in a yoga class. Come to cross legs again, hands on your knees. Come back to that breath as you inhale and exhale, closing off the back of your throat. Inhale, rise your arms above you to prayer. Exhale, hands to your heart center, thumbs to your heart. Bow your head here, Anjali Mudra. Namaste. I honor the light in you, which is the same light that's in me. I hope you enjoyed that class. I know I did. It seems simple, and you're looking at me like, oh, she can probably do so much more. Everybody starts somewhere, and I enjoyed it myself. So have fun, do yoga. Namaste.